What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast. This is episode number 24.
Nice.
24. You know what's funnier than 24? 25.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Just stealing jokes.
Yeah.
Be original, man. Come on.
Sorry.
Come on, man. You're gonna start off with a stolen joke.
I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
We were all thinking it.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
No? Okay. That's fine. Well, we got another episode for everyone this week. A lot of controversial topics, I guess. A lot has happened. I feel like every time Noah sends out the Google Doc for me, it starts off very slow in the beginning of the week, and then it kind of just picks up.
Yeah.
I felt like we went from 3 things to talk about to like 7 or 8 things to talk about. So, including MLB, new rules change. Those have been surprisingly good, I guess, for MLB. Players aren't, they're figuring it out. We've already seen some things that could have happened, like Machado.
There's always gonna be a learning curve,
Yeah.
What are you saying? Machado. I mean,
yeah.
Carlos Correa had an incident. I didn't see Machado.
Machado, he started off 0-1. His first at bat of spring training. He didn't get into the box within the 8 seconds and got a call to strike on him. And he's one of the players, I guess. He's a most outspoken, I guess, about
He's against it.
Yeah, he's against it.
I mean, I think the pitch clock and the batter clock.
Yeah.
Those are going to be tough. I think they might have to increase it by maybe 5 seconds because right now it's 15 seconds. I say maybe give them 20. Because it is kind of quick. If you watched any of the games, it seems kind of unnaturally quick. I think if you give them a little extra 5 seconds for the batter to take a second. I mean, people have to realize baseball is a game where players fail 7 out of 10 times. Like it's not an easy thing to do. So like for a batter to just get 1 second to like step out, take a breather, come back, I think is worth an extra 5 seconds on the clock.
I don't know. I mean, game times have been very quick. They've been under 3 hours. 15-7 game has been 3 hours and 15 minutes instead of 4 hours. There was a 20-second strikeout today. That was fun to watch. It was I also heard that Max Scherzer, the batter was in the box, right? He got in there, and then Max Scherzer took 14 seconds to just look at the guy, and then threw his pitch, and getting into the batter's head and then Correa, he was walking around, and then he realized he needed to get into the box. So, I don't know. I guess people have asked MLB officials that if these rules, if there's more backlash from the players, would they change the rules? And they said as of right now they wouldn't change the rules. So,
well, I don't think they should change any. I think maybe like the only thing like I said was just add a couple more seconds to the clock.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think all the other everything's good. Like, game time shortens good for people. Nowadays where everyone's attention spans shortened, they watch 5 things at once. Like if you go on TikTok, you see 3 videos playing on one video. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Where there's like a cooking video and then a guy on a podcast and then something else on the bottom. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I saw the bigger bases have caused higher stealing from players. So
Hmm.
that's going to be interesting to see if more stolen bases come back because that's kind of been a lost thing in the MLB, um, which can bring more runs in also. Um, but yeah, Gavin Lux, the who was going to be the new starting shortstop for the uh, Los Angeles Dodgers when Trey Turner left the Philly. He tore his ACL turning second, going to third, just non-contact injury. Tough thing to watch.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
the replay of it.
Supposedly he was trying to get out of the way from the ball getting thrown. So he took a weird path to the base and then he just
It kind of looked more like an ankle injury when I first saw it.
yeah.
His because his ankle like twisted, but yeah, tough. I was hoping it was an ankle injury instead of an
Yeah.
ACL because at least ankle injuries are normally like I guess at most a couple of months, but ACL he's out for the year now.
Yeah.
Um,
So they got to look to picking up someone.
I
I
mean
think
you,
they
you look at their team still though they're fine.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sure they got a young
Gavin
guy in the
Lux is pretty
minors.
good. He's
Yeah,
a pretty
and
good
he's
guy.
still a young guy, so he's got
Yeah.
plenty of time to come back from his injury.
Yeah. Just unfortunate that you trade away Turner or let him go and yep, backup
Yeah.
gets injured.
I think they tried to get Turner back. They didn't just let him go, but yeah, I mean he was ready to leave.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
said,
he
he even
wasn't
said
getting
early on he was the East Coast guy.
yeah, he wasn't getting much playing time anyways. So, towards the end of the season.
And
Um
Machado contract,
yeah,
he's now going to be getting paid by the Padres till I think he's 45 years old.
41. Not that old, but still pretty crazy. 11 years, 350 million. Um I guess they were 150 million off on the first time and kind of sparked that, Machado may go somewhere else.
Yeah, he has a hidden opt out clause in his previous contract,
Yeah.
so he signed this extension to get to 350. Um, because of all the big contracts that were signed in the offseason. So now he's equal, getting his money's worth.
Crazy.
Next, probably going to go for Soto. I think he's on his last year, and then they still have someone else with that. Well, actually, they don't. They just need Soto because they have Tatis locked up, Bogarts, and now Machado. So and they signed you Darvish to a pretty big contract too.
Yeah,
So they got their big 20,
crazy.
something that the Giants can't do.
Still struggling over in SF, so um see what happens. Uh
Let's talk about the
MLB
All right.
season is starting soon.
Yeah, in a couple months. 1 month. Now, actually, it's
One
March
month.
now.
End of this month.
Yeah, around there.
Got a good old Giants versus Yankees to start off the the
Yeah,
season.
that's why it would have been so. I think that's why it was such a huge talking point too. Aaron Judge going to the Giants would have been a crazy way to start the season.
Yep. He would have played his old team. But it's still a talking point, I would say, when they meet. But
Yeah, but I think it's not as big when you go back to your team and then like when you're switching teams.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
He's a loyal guy, and I mean, let's talk about another loyal guy before we get into like other stuff. We got Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Got Dame time dropping 71.
Yep.
What was it
This
against
guy's
the
this guy's an
Rockets?
animal, dude.
He's on a
Yep.
crazy scoring streak. What he has like 40 at least 40 points in like the last 8 games or something like that.
Yeah, he what did he do? Didn't he pass Kobe or he's one away from Kobe for the most 60-point games?
Get in there.
something like that. Wilt
Which I
has like
mean,
35, which is just insane.
nobody's ever. I mean,
No,
maybe one day, but like it's going to be extremely hard to get to Wilt level.
yeah,
He was literally the Shaq of his time because everyone else was tiny.
yep.
He was a huge guy. That guy,
Jeez.
100 points,
And
100 points, maybe. You know,
yep,
I think we're getting there. We're starting to see more consistent, high scoring games.
yeah.
So
And yeah, Damian Lillard, he's just all around type player. He had numerous little mid fadeaways, kind of like Dirk. Drives to the basket, gets his foul, his free throws. Of course, can shoot it from like 35 feet every time down the court. Um, I was watching the highlights of the game, and the Blazers, they were up by a large margin, I would say, like over 20 points. And then they took him out, took Damian out, rest him a little bit. And then the Rockets did come back and cut it down to like 6 or 7 or something. And then they put him back in. And then, um, I mean, he also had 41 at halftime, so he only needed
yeah, it was
30.
insane. He was like on pace to at least go enough for 90.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he finished with 50 at the end of the third quarter,
Yep.
51 or something. Um, but yeah, who do you think? All right, just off the top of your head right now, gets 100. Is there anyone right now in your mind who can hit 100?
It's got to be a 3-point shooter, I would say. Someone if you
Or
wanted
someone who
to.
gets to the foul line a lot?
Yeah. Someone if you wanted to, I could see well, we could talk about it. I don't know. KD, but he was very efficient in this last game. His
Katie's
first
always
game
been
for the
one of the best
Suns.
scorers, so yeah.
Yeah, he just got a quick 25, like 10 of 12 shooting, three threes, like just very smooth numbers on that front. But yeah, that Suns look scary good
See, the
when everyone's
problem with
healthy.
scoring 100 is how close the game is. So you kind of have to be on a bad team and be carrying the team. So I don't think KD would be able to get it. He's always on a good team.
Yeah.
Um, I
I
say Shea
mean,
Gilgeous-Alexander.
ooh, that's a good
I think
choice.
he has to carry Thunder. You know, maybe in the next couple of years he'll hit the 100.
Yeah. Also,
As
you gotta
long,
play like pretty much every minute in the
yeah,
game. Maybe
yeah.
go a little overtime just to keep it safe.
You still count it overtime though. I mean, you have to, right? You have to be like, well, it
You
was
have,
overtime. But if someone does it before overtime, then your hundreds beat. So
jeez. Yeah, it's gonna be close. People minutes. No one's playing the full game anymore. Uh, it's just gonna be tough. But
yeah, I mean, beating records, talking about stuff getting beat. We got Ja Morant in the news once again, um, allegedly beating up a 17-year-old, uh,
kid,
threatening.
high
Yeah,
schooler,
I mean, 17-year-old. He is
child
not an adult. It was like a pickup game, I think.
at his house,
Uh, um, and then he was also uh a part of threatening a mall
security guard,
security guard, mall
or director of security or
employee.
something.
It
Yeah.
was also an employee for the. I guess his mom went to like a Foot Locker or something. I don't remember the store, and she got into an argument with one of the employees and told Ja, and then Ja pulled up with 7 other people, to try to make, I don't know, a statement or something.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
um,
Yeah, a lot of people have said his inner circle are not the best people.
I mean, I don't know. Like, you have to look around the league. How many people around the league are actually like doing stuff like this?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's literally like a superstar, NBA superstar,
Yep.
and he's just
Bull-
allegedly, allegedly
Bullying people. Well, I think
bullying
I think John
people.
Morant said he punched the kid.
I don't know if he said it or anything, but
No,
this is all
no.
just just allegedly. I don't know what all happened. We don't know.
When you
But
start reading into this stuff, I read a lot of articles, and he said, she said,
yeah, yeah, we don't know for sure.
like
We don't know. We
someone
weren't
was
there.
there, someone wasn't there. It's like,
We weren't there. But the fact that he's running around pulling up with the gun out for no reason as a superstar,
yeah, like
like
dude,
literally all this stuff is just pointless. Like there's literally no reason for any of this stuff to be happening.
yeah.
Like this is I don't
Why are
know.
you
Like
even like involved in this stuff? Like
it,
this isn't even your mom, like at the Foot Locker store. Like it's someone else's parent, and they just called John Morant and was like, "Hey, like take care of this," pretty
like
much.
it just doesn't make any like like that literally going out of his way to go to the mall and
Yeah,
like show this aggression for no reason. Like it doesn't make any sense.
yeah. I don't know if it's the same story, but I guess like a laser was pointed at someone as well.
Oh yeah, that was earlier after one of the basketball games. Um, I don't remember who was pointing at. It was like pointing at some fans or something
Mm,
that were saying some stuff during the game. Like, and then the security guard said that there definitely was a gun in the car that he was in
yeah,
with his group of people. Um, so yeah, I mean he has to get it together.
it's not a good look.
And right now, I mean nothing's happening to him because he's successful, And but imagine if this had happened pre-draft, he wouldn't be drafted.
Yep,
I don't think he'd be drafted.
yep.
So unfortunate, John Morant. He's uh he's stirring up some trouble. Maybe he'll get it figured out here. Hopefully.
I don't know. We'll see. I wonder if anything else will come out of it, or it's just gonna be quiet. These stories tend to just
Hey, I mean
simmer down.
you throw enough money a certain way, they go away.
Yep.
Just look at the have you seen the Alex Murdaugh thing? Like the murder trials.
No.
It just happened today where he was convicted of a double murder of his wife and son.
Oh shoot.
And he was like, well, because he lives in this small town, he's a rich guy in a small town, and
Oh, he
apparently
just paid
all
everyone.
his stuff was just getting covered up for years. Like
Jeez.
his son's beating people up, causing accidents,
Yeah.
would all just be covered up. Like they would call him or the grandpa or whatever and get stuff covered up. So yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. If you got money, you can just get stuff covered up. Like Patrick's got money. Who knows what he's got covered up? You never know. Look at this guy. Just
You
take a look
never
at him
know.
right now. If you're watching, the video, just look at him. The menacing guy right here.
I'm happy.
He could be part of John Moran's group
No, God no.
for all we know.
And come on now. I'm a Warriors fan.
That doesn't matter.
Go Warriors.
Hey,
Hey, we got the Warriors have the fifth seed. We do not want to face. Sorry, the team, the Warriors, should not want to face the Suns in the first round.
all I have to
Um,
say is yes, they're the fifth seed, but they're literally 2 games ahead of being out of the playoffs. So
I
it's
think we
really close over
gotta.
there.
I think they just gotta lose. Lose a game. Get into that sixth seed. Light the beam. Play against that organization with no playoff experience, get into the next round, play
I don't know if you want to face the Kings, bro. I don't know if you want to face the Kings.
Curry's coming back next
The
week.
Kings are looking scary. I mean, they're literally losing to the Clippers right now. And you also don't want to be an away team because the Warriors have been awful. Like they have like less than 10 wins away.
Yeah,
It's like actually crazy.
but we'll see. Still in the home stretch.
Still
Um,
plenty of time. We got under 20 games left.
yeah, maybe less, I think.
Um, AD getting lots of scrutiny because he's just not playing, and apparently he was completely healthy, according to Darvin Ham a couple days ago.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, who I don't know about Darvin Ham, bro. That guy just says everything and anything, and then all of a sudden it's just not right. So
Well, also, LeBron is out 3 weeks, so
LeBron actually like has like a fracture or something, or
yeah.
something on his foot. So that's tough for the Lakers. But I mean, you would expect AD to come up and perform, but
Step
it's
up.
it's looking like it's Austin Reeves' team.
Yeah, he's
Man,
leading.
that dude's showing up, man.
Yeah, he's there every game.
He's the guy. And a lot of rumors that AD might get traded in the offseason. So, but who's going to take him? Probably
Yeah,
Chicago, and I don't want them to take him. Lonzo Ball is probably lost his foot, so it's rough. Rough.
it's tough for them. Ball brothers.
Yeah,
Lamelo out for the season.
hey, Bulls just don't have good luck with point guards, man. They need to get like the unheard of point guards. Those are normally the guys that work out for them.
Yeah,
But now they got Lonzo hurt, Derrick Rose, Jay Williams. Once upon a time, back in the day, he broke his neck on a motorcycle accident. So, yeah. Well,
stuff.
let's go into Podal, yeah.
Yeah, another news. Portal, huh?
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Pull up the stats here.
Look at that.
Seven
7
for
and 0.
seven.
7 and 0 or 7 for 7 or whatever.
Yeah,
Not a loss yet.
no losses yet.
Nothing past
Um,
6. Pretty good.
yep.
Haven't been sweating too hard.
Nope. Let's just try to get a top four here. See how this goes.
First guess would be insane.
Yeah. There's so many players.
I know. It's like I don't know how.
What do we got?
Let's go with someone who's been on my mind a little bit because I have some questions about him. Jordan Poole.
Oh,
Is he worth that contract? The Warriors make a mistake. Okay.
okay.
At the West. Younger than 23, so it's like
Nice. Not the Pacific League or
he's like
division.
a rook.
Yep.
Probably could be a rookie, really second year player.
Forward center.
Yeah, not many of those. Is the West. Mm, ooh. How's DeAndre Ayton? They're Pacific, are they?
Yeah, they're in the Pacific.
They were the old,
I'll get it for you.
or sorry, young players.
So it's not Sacramento, Phoenix, Golden State, Clippers, or Lakers.
Yeah. So, Jaren Jackson Jr., how old is he?
I think he's over 23 now.
He was like one of the youngest guys drafted, but yeah, it could be.
Oh, could be someone on OKC. They got a lot of young. Shea Gilgis? Is he younger than 23?
Well, you said he's a guard.
No, he's not a guard.
What is he
Or
considered?
oh yeah, huh? I guess he is a
He's a
tall
guard.
point guard now. Chat Holmgren, not even playing.
Man, is he in here? It could be him, but I don't know if he has a number.
Oh yeah, he is in here.
But I don't think he has a number, does he? He is 19, so he's young.
Is he
I
zero?
mean, you can throw him up there and see. No, I don't think he's 0, is he? Shea Gilgis is he's number 2 or 1 or something.
I feel like a new strategy. So we have three guesses. We got at least, pick
All right,
someone in each division.
if we're going young, we're going power forward or center. I think we go with rookie Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah.
It's a different division.
Yeah. I like that pick.
All right. He's also one of the only people I can
Is he
think of.
taller than 6'4"?
Yeah, he's like a power forward.
Oh, is he?
I think he's number 1.
But it's
Oh
gotta
wait,
be
no, never
higher
mind, never
than
mind,
that.
never mind. Yeah, I was thinking he was under. Never mind.
What number's Holgram?
He doesn't have a number.
Oh,
I don't even think he has a number yet. Does he?
I don't know.
He could. I want to say he's like 77 for some reason, but I don't think he is. That's just a number that pops in my head when I think of him.
He's number 7.
Yeah, we can go for Chet. Why not?
7-1.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be leave a big mark in height though if it's wrong.
Oh,
So he's not a. So he's just a forward.
yeah.
All right, so he's 21 or 22,
Higher than
number 7.
7.
But it is the Northwest Division.
Yep.
It's not OKC.
So we got Portland, Utah, Minnesota, or Denver.
That's Minnesota, maybe? Is it Anthony Edwards? No,
Is
Anthony
the
Edwards
forward
is number what? What number is he?
1?
Yeah, so I think Anthony Edwards is a forward. Shooting guard is a forward.
So when it's CF yellow, so he's either a forward or a center.
Yeah, but I think it's probably a forward under 7'1".
Yeah. Pretty young guy. Probably just got drafted. Is
21 or 22. Or he's been in the league for a year.
is Markkanen old? He's old, huh? He's been around.
Lowry. I think
Yeah.
he's older than 20. He's probably like 24. Or he's 23.
Denver, Aaron Gordon.
Aaron
He's
Gordon's
old.
older. He's like 26 now.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr. He's old.
It could be Michael Porter Jr. What number is he though?
Is he 1? I want to say he's 1.
He's a low number.
Yeah. Minnesota. Let's see, Minnesota. The only guy I think of is Nas Reed.
I think he's older than that,
He's
right?
old. Yeah, he's been in the G League 10 years. Um, Utah.
Utah's got young players. Is it Max Kessler? Whatever that guy's name is.
Oh,
I don't know how old he is though.
who was in the skill challenge?
Yeah, that guy.
Kessler, Walker Kessler.
Walker Kessler.
You want to put him?
Oh, why not, man? Let's go for it.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go, baby.
oh,
Oh,
nice, dude.
I said Max Kessler, but it's okay.
Walker, yeah.
Yeah,
Walker
his name's
Kessler.
Walker. I said
Yeah,
Max, but we
yeah.
take it. We take it.
Max is his nickname. Dude, what a guess.
Hey,
That
shout
was a
out to the
good one.
skills challenge. Good thing I did my homework last or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he's
Wow.
7 foot. Damn.
He was a center.
Yeah.
21. I thought he was a rookie.
21. Wow. Nice.
What a
Well,
guess.
that was good. Dude, no cheating in that one.
There's never cheating. What are you talking about?
Oh.
You cheat?
Marcus Morris.
No. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
But cool. All right. Sick.
Easy.
Easy. Look at that. Look at that 1 and 3.
One day we'll get the one first guess.
Man, that's gonna be a tough one to beat.
I don't know how we're gonna get the first guess one.
I felt like that was a good one. Really,
That one a lot of people I could see not getting. Walker Kessler's kind of just out there.
I mean, he was out there in the skills challenge.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I knew his name.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of knew because I kind of heard about people talking about him because he was like playing pretty well, but I would not have remembered if he was in the skills challenge. I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, you're standing next to Jordan Clarkson and Colin Sexton, so
Yeah. 7 foot. He's pretty tall. Pretty tall.
I mean, I guess we can talk about one more thing before
Okay.
we take a break here. Pretty interesting stuff here. The IOC announces Olympic Esports Series 2023. Didn't know this was a thing. Didn't know people were talking about it, but I did see it on Bleacher Report? No, BR Gaming on Instagram. Nine different sports are being played in the esports series. We got archery, baseball, chess, cycling, dance, motorsport, sailing, taekwondo, and tennis. Um,
Yeah.
let me share my screen. People can see on YouTube.
Gonna be
What
honest,
games are being played here?
I don't know how. I can see chess.
Yep. Just
I
Dance.
can even see Just Dance. Yeah.
Um,
Archery, like I feel like it's not that hard to like do that. And
Never seen that game before. Tic Tac Bow.
yeah, I don't know about that game, but like, you ever seen like look, all I'm saying is I'm like at the the Wii Sports, Supersonic Olympic Games. I'm a
Yeah.
beast. I got swimming, archery, tennis. I don't know how they're gonna do tennis. There must be some sort of skill gap on these because I don't know, man.
Just everything is virtual, I guess, as well.
I can
So,
kind of see baseball being hard. I just don't see how like motorsport.
well, they're playing Gran Turismo. So, oh yeah, are you saying it's gonna be easy?
I'm not saying. I mean, I'm not saying all any of these are easy because I'd probably lose in all of them to these
I mean,
people.
Gran
But
Turismo, people have like crazy simulators that like your chair moves when you turn and you go over a bump in it. They have like five monitors when it's like you're like inside the.
so is that how it's gonna be? You
Yeah, I
think?
think so. There's like a place where they have like an esports arena for Gran Turismo, and it's just all these simulators, and they all race against each other. It's pretty cool.
Even then, I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but how challenging is it?
I feel like it's a
Like,
real
I might be able to make the Olympics.
like there's people who raced like Formula One esports and they're now driving in Formula 3 or whatever. So
What? Wait, what? Say that again?
someone was racing, right?
Uh
They were
huh.
playing F1 on whatever Steam or you know
And now they're racing in real life.
virtually, and now a team of the F3 signed him.
They have to have already been a driver. There's no way that they just signed them off their gaming ability. Guys, I think it's completely different. There's no way.
It's real life, man.
I
Virtually,
don't think that this guy playing a
the
video game just got
metaverse.
signed to play in a real signed to. Hey, just step in the car. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I think it's completely
that's how
different,
it
man.
went down.
I don't know. I could like just think about sailing. Like, let's say there's a sailing
Virtual
team.
sailing,
Yeah,
bro.
you're really good at the virtual sailing game, and the a sailing team just goes, yeah, just come on out, let's just do it. You're really good at the game. Like, what do you think's gonna happen? Same baseball, man. You're really good at the baseball game. Come out here and try to hit 99 miles per hour.
I don't even know that baseball game. Let's see.
I've heard of Power Pros. That game's a banger. That's a good game. I played the 2008 version on the Wii. I don't know which Power Pros this one is, but that one was awesome.
No way.
Is it the animated characters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's so fun. That game's awesome, man. That's such a good game. I say if you have like the ability to play that game, play it. It's a good game. It's fun.
That's funny. It's 99
But
cents.
is it Olympic? Is it Olympic level? I don't know. I don't know.
It's 2.7 gigabyte size.
Hey, I mean, it's not a huge game, you know.
But yeah, I mean, Just Dance too as a dance competition.
I can see that, you know.
People are gonna be crazy in that game.
Just Dance is not the easiest game. I don't think I've ever got like a 5 star on that game.
Yeah,
Whatever it is, maybe like a 3 or 4.
it's a cool photo.
It's been a long time since I played Just Dance.
Yeah, but
That'd be
yeah,
interesting. Maybe I'll tune in. I don't know where to find it, but
um,
I want to see what it looks like. Like if they have like a huge audience there.
I
Pretty
think they're
sick.
having like a like it's taking place like all the sports are taking place in Singapore Suntec Center. from June 22nd to June 25th.
Hey, if there's a live stream, I'm watching it. Watch the Power Pros. I love that game. That was a good game.
Oh,
12 years ago.
here's like something like maybe what it's gonna look like. Look at this.
No, it's sick.
It's kind of cool.
I also heard esports is one of the least profitable things in the world.
Oh, there you go. Broadcast quality footage maybe.
YouTube.
No, I guess not.
Probably be on the YouTube.
Singapore will host the first Olympic Esports Week 2023.
A lot of esports teams shutting down right now. It just doesn't
No
make any
money.
money. It doesn't make any money.
Yeah. Well, I
Just
mean, if you're not winning,
I literally don't even know how it works. You just sign these players
like yeah, it
to
has to
play
be
in
like
tournaments. I mean, they can win money, but I like you have to pay for travel expenses, their all that stuff.
yeah, they have to have like a contract or something. You know, 1 year deal, 100K. I don't know. Probably not
100K
100K.
1 year deal is crazy.
Don't know how
Play
much.
video games. I mean, if you're the best of the best, you get the best contract.
I'm sure all the top teams, they have.
Yeah, I wish I could see one of those contracts. That'd be sick.
Yeah,
Or
I
actually
actually,
know what
honestly, I don't
people.
think it's 100K. It's probably like 10K, if I'm
No,
being
I
honest.
would say it's probably like a regular, like it's probably above average pay. I would say it's probably like 60K a year.
Hmm. Maybe I'll do some research during this commercial break.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how we got in the first half. Here in the next half, we'll talk about another player getting into some trouble. Talk about Brian Jones on his comments, what he said, what he's going through right now. Got a couple players getting released in the NFL. NFL never quits. And
Just the beginning of the releases.
correct, yep. And NFL teams surveyed 1,300 players to see who the best team is. And the top team may surprise some people, I would say.
Yeah, it was a huge
Surprised me.
surprise. Top five might be a surprise.
Top five may be a surprise.
Yeah. Bottom
But
five might be a surprise.
uh,
One of the bottom five might be
one
a
of the bottom five.
surprise.
Okay, well, we'll see
I've
who
seen it. So.
who the surprise is on the bottom five. Let's go to quick break. We'll come back and let you know. All right. Thank you to our sponsors for sponsoring this episode. You know who you are. Thank you. Just looked it up. So esports player contracts. What's for a mid to high tier pro? What do you think, Noah?
What sport? What game?
It just
It's just an
any,
average.
just
I
an
don't know. I
average.
bet there's like a huge disparity from other games, but I'll say 45K.
Nice. Well, they're making more than me. 50 to 75
Yeah, I
annually.
mean, it sounds about right.
But yeah, you make a good point. It probably varies on
It
game.
depends on the game. Like I know Valorant. I've never played Valorant, but apparently it's like one of the biggest competitive games out there. Obviously there's Apex, which I think is like a mid-tier level game. Um, and there's like League of Legends, all these other ones that you don't think about, but they get the most views
Yep.
and stuff on their tournaments. They have the highest prize pools.
According in February 2023, uh, Johan Sunsten, a player from Denmark, also known as Noto, has so far earned $7.18 million throughout his esports gaming career.
What game does he play?
Uh, Probably sounds like a League of Legends guy.
I know there's like two. Like I literally don't even know like how you play his games, but I've heard of. I think it's called Dota and League of
Yeah.
Legends. Those two are the highest, I think.
It doesn't say, but I'm gonna say it's either of those two.
I know Dota's like supposed to be crazy, like because I've seen videos of people talking about it, and it's like the highest prize pool. You get the highest prize pool for winning the tournaments. I don't even know what the game like. What you do in it? I've never even seen a video on it. Like I don't even know what the game does.
I don't know. It's like I think I want to say it's like spells and stuff, and like
It has to be like some sort of
it's
League
like
of Legends style,
attack.
right?
Like you have to conquer stuff. I don't know, something like that. I
I
would
have
say.
to look it up because I mean I need to play that game if I can get on a team.
Yeah, that's I think it's all strategy.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I've never seen it, so should look into it. I'll look into it. But yeah, we got
Uh,
Jalen Carter, one of the most promising, if not the best player in the NFL draft this year. So on January 15th, after the what's it called? The championship game. Um,
College.
yeah, the college national championship game. Um, there was a car crash with the Georgia player and coach, and they both died unfortunately. And nobody knew really that he was involved. I mean, he wasn't. I don't know how to say it because he's not like involved in it, but he was racing when they crashed.
Yeah,
Um, he was like racing then, like they were both racing, and then they crashed. He left the scene and then came back to the scene. I guess. Um, I don't really know the whole story. I don't think anyone really knows the whole story about what happened. Apparently, his story has changed a couple times. So they don't really know like if he was driving under the influence, um, which is something people are saying because he left and came back like an hour later or something, so he can sober up or whatever.
yeah.
Um,
I guess the police asked Jalen like, "Where have you been?" or like, "Were you racing at the time?" And he's like, "No, I was just chilling. Just minding my own, doing my own thing." Blah blah blah. But it's kind of crazy that it's taken. That was in January or
no,
the January.
January 15th it happened,
Yeah,
so
January, and then
almost two
now
months.
stuff has come out. There's footage of them in the streets, like downtown. My coworker actually lives like 10 minutes from the street where this happened. And he's like, yeah, that's like a dangerous intersection. Like people just drive crazy fast. So I guess it's known for that
A known like a racing
area.
spot or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
And they were going
cars
like
just speed through.
104 miles per hour, and the speed limit's like 40, 45. So,
Yeah, unfortunate situation. But yeah, there was an arrest warrant for him. He was in Indianapolis at the draft combine where he was talking to teams. So he flew to Atlanta. They, I don't want to say arrested him, but took him into custody. He posted bond and he flew back to Indianapolis to talk to more teams, I guess. But yeah, right now he's out on bail. So see how
yeah.
this progresses. See if it affects him. You know, in the draft. Apparently, there's a lot of people saying that there's nothing really connecting him other than the video. Like, yeah, he was speeding, but he didn't cause anything. Like, I guess they're saying
Yeah.
that there's two misdemeanors, which wouldn't be any jail time, I believe.
Yeah. It's
Um,
like reckless driving and racing. I think
yeah,
that's the
so
two charges that are against him right now. But
yeah,
yeah,
so
there's no proof if he like spun him out or
yeah,
crashed into
like
him.
there's no way he can get like manslaughter unless they find out something like he caused the accident and he
Yeah.
was under the influence and caused the accident. But yeah, it's crazy. It all came out, like of course the day of or the day before the draft combine. So
Yeah.
it got a bunch of notice, which was probably strategic, honestly, by uh however it was released.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah, the
wanted
police
this to be
department or
released.
wherever, like media, social, like media company, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
I
but
also saw that the other car involved that was with the coach and the player who died, but that was a company or a team car. I guess they
mm,
take on recruiting trips. So even even worse,
yeah.
unfortunately. But yeah, I don't. Do you think this is gonna affect his draft stock now, or what do you
Well,
think?
seeing that like he doesn't really have like the involvement in the accident, um, but he was still kind of a part of it. I don't think it'll affect his draft stock. I think he's still gonna go. If anything, it'll probably drop him a couple spots. I think he'll still definitely be a top five, top 10 pick. Um,
Yeah,
if anything, I think he's probably gonna come to an agreement with a team that they're telling him like you'll get drafted here. So he's gonna be set like no matter what. Um, like if he falls, I bet you like the whoever's picking five will be like, oh, we'll pick you here if you're here,
yeah.
something like
A
that. So
lot
he's
of
guaranteed.
teams or a lot of people are thinking that the Bears are going to trade down and getting him and get him to like
I,
4 or 5. So
I mean, I think the Bears will trade down no matter what. I think it's definitely between the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals' decision. If the Cardinals don't trade down, they're gonna be the team that's gonna be like, well, do we draft them? It'll be them if they take Will Anderson or whoever else jumps up in the draft. There's a pretty big, some pretty good guys looking defensive ends at the combine today. They're all looking pretty good. But yeah, I don't think it really affects him. I don't think so. I mean, it might affect him personally. Like, who knows how he's gonna be
yeah,
after this. Because I mean, he was racing. One of his teammates and coaches died. Like it's sad. So
yeah,
it might affect him personally, but I don't think it'll affect his draft stock or anything.
yeah. He's still going to get drafted. I mean, it's the NFL.
Like, yeah, there's no way he falls out of top. I don't even think no way he falls out of top five. If he does, there's no way he lands second round. In some way that happens, that'd be insane to me. There has to be something else going on if he
Yeah.
slips that far.
I mean, teams do their homework. They interview all these players. They know what they're doing.
I'm sure they somehow have some sort of connect to the police to figure out how serious the situation is. They have their
mhm.
own lawyers to talk to and see what would happen if this happened, blah blah. But uh, yeah, I think he's fine as long as he's not guilty of anything
Yeah, I think it's
crazy.
yeah,
But yeah, next, Byron Jones. He's come out talking a lot of interesting like stuff that you don't really think about often about the NFL, but like
yeah,
players and how they're affected by the NFL, like playing football. Um, I don't remember what happened. Like someone asked him a question like or something about returning they posted a video online of his broad jump because he was he set the world record for the broad jump in the NFL combine at like 12 feet 9 inches or something. And then he posted something saying that he can't run anymore the same. He can't jump anymore from the NFL. He's been taking don't listen to team doctors because he's been taking like getting injections, taking these things to help him get through the pain. And that you should always talk to outside doctors and don't
yeah,
just listen to the NFL or team doctors because they're just going to want you to play. But it's pretty crazy because he's one of the most athletic guys coming out of that draft. I think he was drafted by the Cowboys.
yeah. He missed the whole 2022 season with the Achilles injury. He had surgery on it, and yeah. I guess currently he's on the Dolphins right now.
Yeah, he was a cornerback for the Dolphins. I don't know if he's still under
You know how the Dolphins
contract.
are.
Yeah, I think he's I think he's still under contract with them. He had a big contract, so
Yeah,
yeah, it was just something out there that you don't normally see get talked about. all these hits these guys take, or hits they give out, you know,
Yeah.
affects their athletic ability. He's only been playing for 8, maybe 6 to 8 years, so pretty tough. But it's more of a focus on the doctors and stuff. So he says all NFL players should consult outside doctors, which is
Yeah, it's
pretty
just crazy
crazy.
that he some inside information of that he shouldn't be not just saying like all the drugs that they were giving him, all the medicine, it actually ended up not being good for him. So
Yeah,
kind of
and
scary,
yeah,
because
basically saying don't trust the doctors.
yeah,
And he's on, like you said, he's on the Dolphins, and we saw what happened with Tua,
yeah,
But we have some. I mean, like when we get to the surveys, it'd be kind of surprised maybe what the Dolphins got to, but um,
yeah,
it says about their doctor facility, like all that stuff. But yeah, it's something that makes you want to take a look, like a deeper dive. Someone take a deeper dive into what's actually going on
yeah, which may be
with
kind
the
of hard to get,
doctors.
but
Oh yeah, there's no way.
gotta
No
plant
way.
someone in there, you know.
Yeah. Gotta
I'm
get
sure
someone to go
they're
down the rabbit hole.
I'm sure every team's very careful on
Oh yeah.
who comes in and out.
Yeah.
Before we get to the NFL team survey, quick note: Carson Wentz got released by the Commanders. Kind of interesting to see who they
Surprised
go with.
surprised by that.
Yeah,
Was not
they got
expecting him to get released.
they got Heineke and Sam Howell, which I think
And they
Heineke left right already.
he's a free agent. I don't know if he hasn't signed anywhere else yet, but
Yeah,
he's a free agent.
so they
And
have
then they
Sam
have,
Howell.
yeah, Sam Howell, the rookie, or second year now, but he was a
Yeah.
rookie. And they signed offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy. So uh, I did see a rumor they're going to go after Lamar, but that Lamar situation is
Who isn't gonna go after
up in the
Lamar?
air. I think there's going to be a few teams.
A lot more people are gonna go after Lamar than Aaron Rodgers, who is out of
Yeah.
his darkness retreat. I guess it was a 4 day, 4 night retreat. He left after 2 days. So
Hey, he got what he needed. I mean,
I
I don't know.
guess
Did he say that in his interview or?
the person that runs the retreat said that. Yep, credible source there.
Hey, man, he said he just needs to go and clear his head, get it, think some things, and
Did
maybe
you
he just
hear
got it in 2 days.
what the retreat was? He just sat in total darkness for 2 days.
Yeah, my cousin's done that.
Hmm.
It's in Oregon.
Yeah.
Uh, her and her husband did it 2 different times, whatever. But apparently, it's supposed to be really, really good. Like everyone always says, it's really good. So I'd never do it, but
I won't
hey,
even.
it's supposed to be good for you. So if you want to go do
Good
it,
for.
go do it. Separate from your electronics and everything else, just in the dark.
And
I think it'd be kind of
also,
cool to go and do it, but like you get to leave. You don't have to stay in the darkness.
yeah.
Just walk around in nature. I leave my phone at home for a little bit. Go ahead. Sorry.
Also, the Buccaneers are releasing Leonard Fournette, who I just saw. He's 28 years old.
You think
Also,
he's
feel
been in
like
the league for a long
yeah,
time? He looks like an old guy out there.
yeah. He's I would say what he's starting the end of his career. I would say 28 is that one.
I think he already started it like a couple of years ago.
Hmm.
I think once he joined the Buccaneers, was already, you know, I got a couple of years left in me to try to get a championship.
I mean, he's still a good power back. He's not a starting running back. I don't think anymore.
I mean, all he can do is maybe throw a good block and yeah, run it in at the 1 yard line. So I mean, he'll probably get signed by somebody.
Yeah,
We'll
still
see. We'll see where he goes.
still a valid option.
Carson Wentz, I don't know if he'll get signed. He might get like back if he's willing to be a backup. I think he'll have a job, but I don't know if he's willing to be a backup.
Yep. Maybe go play in the XFL.
Maybe we might see some more people go XFL route because it's
Getting
getting some
some
screen
news.
time. Yeah. All right.
But
So I saw this. This was interesting. This was cool to see actually.
this is where the money is made. Pretty interesting stuff. Took a look at this when I was getting everything situated for this segment. Um,
Is
let's
late
start. Let's
edition,
start
late
at the
edition.
bottom because
I think the bottom two are no. There's no question about the bottom two.
yep,
Like, okay, let's go. Let's just talk about the ratings that were made here. So for people who aren't watching, the video, there's 32 NFL teams. They had 15 or 1,300 players. I think there's a total of like 1,600 in the league or
yep,
1,700. So almost everybody. They had them go and rate their teams. A to F regular grading system for treatment of families, food, service, nutrition, weight room, strength coaches, training room, training staff, locker room, and team travel.
yep,
So this is for all 32 teams right here.
yep.
And
Um,
actually, there's some minuses too. They got
yeah,
the
we have
plus and
plus and
minus
minus. Yep.
system, and a new F minus for a couple of these guys, a couple of these teams.
But wow, no, no, interesting.
Yeah,
One thing to point out here is before we get it started that few things that I've noticed. Strength coaches, everyone looks pretty good. No surprise by the Ravens because how they handle their situation over there, strength coaches. And the Falcons, only two teams that got a, really bad grade there, which, you know,
yeah. So out of those that the topics that are getting graded, what do you think is the most important? Like maybe top three most important out of
top three.
the eight or whatever it is.
I mean, I would say training staff has to be up there, right?
Uh huh.
Um,
All
treatment
obviously these are all
treatment of
important.
families, I feel like is a
It's an
big one.
understated one, yeah.
Just because like, dude, like all these players, husbands, boyfriends, fathers, stuff like that, and you know, they're out there giving their lives,
Yeah,
playing the good game of football, and they're not being treated well off the field. Like that sucks.
yeah,
Um, So yeah, I mean training. I'd say training staff, treatment of families, and I don't know, maybe locker rooms. Kind of surprising. I don't know what goes into the locker room, but like, how are you getting a bad grade on the locker room?
yeah. I think strength coach is a big one. I feel like strength coaches, like when you watch videos of a strength coach, they're like real energetic and motivating. So if you don't have a good strength coach, like what are you doing? Like how is that guy even part of the team?
Yeah,
Like just fire the guy. Hire a
yeah,
new guy. Like Ravens, you have an F minus in strength coach.
yeah,
How does this guy still have a job?
yeah.
Yeah, definitely treatment of families, like you said. Like how is my family not getting treated well, and I'm part of the team.
Also, what's the difference between a training room and a weight room?
Training room is probably like where you get treatment,
Okay,
and weight
okay,
room is obviously like the weights.
weights. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
Um, because
The
training staff
difference
is
in
kind of
some.
like a medical staff.
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, strength coach, treatment of families, and then I think the very underestimated team travel. Keep the guys comfortable. But yeah, let's look at the bottom, like you said. So we got the
again, billion dollar
Commanders.
franchises here. $1 billion. Some of
Yeah, they
these.
can definitely afford. They're just making money like nothing.
Yeah.
We got the Commanders at 32. They have F for team treatment of families. D plus for food services, but I don't think it's that crazy. Unless they're not feeding the guys, which I saw before the Cardinals. I did see that the Cardinals make their players pay for food. They take it out of their check. Um,
Nice.
and then we'll just go over just the bad stuff for the Commanders because it'll be take forever if we don't. Commanders F. We got training room F minus. We got training staff D. Like if you have a bad training staff, why are they still the training staff? Locker room F minus and team travel F minus. So
All in while, this is why there's Snyder should
still the
sell
team.
the team. So,
Yeah.
are we gonna go each team? Just rattle them off real
No, we
quick.
could just say like the bottom, or we
Okay.
can. We could just, or we could say yeah, which ones are ranked
Or
where if you want.
surprises or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I don't know
Um,
either. But let's do just the bottom two and then the top two, and then we could just go surprises.
yep.
So then the Cardinals 31st, which they were really close to being the last team. They got F in treatment of families, F minus nutrition, food service. Like I said, they're making their guys pay. Weight room F minus, training room F minus, locker room F. Which from watching Pat McAfee show, um, just from like them having people on, I've seen the Cardinals just have like the oldest weight room in the league or something like that. Like they just haven't upgraded it,
Yeah. Just
which is
interesting.
which is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Think about how much money that team makes.
Um, yeah. They have a lot of F minus. They do have a B plus in training staff and team travel, which is quite interesting.
See, like B plus training staff, keep the training staff. It's a good staff.
Well, yeah.
Like it's definitely not the facilities if your training staff is a B plus, but your room is a B, it's an F minus.
Mm-hmm. Now the top two. We'll go to the second best team in the NFL. Almost got A's across the board,
You know?
except for treatment of families. C plus. This team is the Dolphins, which is kind of
Yeah.
interesting. As
You could also say it's a surprise.
Yep, as a surprise. C plus treatment of families, A in food and service nutrition, A plus in weight room, A plus in strength coaches, A plus in training room, A plus in training staff,
That was the interesting part.
A
Everyone's coming
plus
out about
locker
their
room, and an A in team travel. Yeah,
their doctors.
yeah. And how they handle situations like we just discussed about Byron Jones or Tua, very rocky in those departments. But I guess they're doing something right. And the number one team, which is a very shock to me, and is the only thing the Vikings are gonna win anytime soon. But yes, Vikings are the number one
A's
team in the
across the
NFL.
board.
Yep,
Their lowest was an A minus food and service nutrition.
yep.
Which
A
I
weight
wonder what
room, A team
like is
travel.
under that. Like, is it like the type of food they serve,
It
the
has to be like I mean,
options?
some teams have like private chefs that come in and make all the meals,
Yeah,
nutrition, like protein, like I would say, probably like team dinners, maybe.
yeah.
Um, how they're taken care of. I mean, I guess I don't know is team travel the like, hotel or like the
My guess
plane or
is like
something.
the type of plane, like if there's any room, because like these guys are all like huge guys, so they have to have room on the plane,
Yep.
stuff like that probably. Uh, but yeah, so your team, they got seventh,
Yep.
49ers. The only really bad grade was training room C plus.
It's kind of
Other than
surprised.
that, you surprised?
I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, I feel like they have a pretty cool facility there. I thought they just built like a new one, so I don't know.
They just didn't build it right.
I guess not. And your Bears coming in at 13th with a D plus in food service and nutrition.
Hey, 13th, it's not bad. I'll take it. You know, they have great weight like facilities,
Yeah.
staff. Um, there's no way they should have treatment of family C minus. That's insane.
And the C minus of team travel.
Team travel, like there's
Yes.
no way like it should be that low.
Yeah.
Food services, maybe it's because they're not like maybe they don't have the healthiest stuff.
They got
Like
that Chicago pizza up there.
hey, Chicago is like a great food place, so maybe it's just not the health, the nutrition part.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're an NFL team, they should all at least be B's and
Yeah.
up. You know, you should never not have an. I'm just happy there's no F's on the Bears. Hey, all these can be improved. F is gonna take a second.
Yeah. Saints got a F minus in food and service.
Yeah,
They are still ranked 10th.
I was surprised
Um,
the Raiders are third,
yeah.
but they do
True.
have a lot, like a whole new stadium and stuff. But
I
um,
mean, Texans, dude, fourth
yeah,
for being one of the worst teams in the league.
yeah, as long as you treat your players right,
Yeah.
they're just not as good players.
Kind of
Uh,
surprised with the Bills that have a D plus in team travel.
yeah, I think when you're one of the best teams in the league, you want to be treating your guys right. I mean, like look at the Chiefs; they're 29th.
D plus in food and service, C plus in weight room, A minus strength coaches, D plus training room, C minus training staff, D minus locker room, and a B in team travel. But
That's
I mean,
surprising for. I mean, they literally just won a
wait,
championship.
sorry, F in team travel. Sorry,
Yeah, F travel. I mean,
kind
the
of insane.
only good grade is strength coach and treatment of families, which is a B. So
Yeah, got Jackson Mahomes over there.
yeah, I mean, he probably or Mahomes probably up the good treatment of families because
Yeah,
they're not complaining about Jackson. Well, it was an A plus plus.
yeah, but yeah, I mean,
It's
I mean,
really interesting to look at because I mean,
this is
you have
just
some really
going.
good teams on the bottom.
Yeah,
You got the Chargers,
got the
Chiefs,
Bengals down there
Jaguars,
too.
Bengals, Bucks, all really good teams just down there.
Hmm.
Um,
What are the Seahawks? 11th. It's pretty good.
11th. I think as long as you're top above 20, you should be good.
Yeah, I would say top. Like, yeah, I mean, half the top half,
Half the top
top
half,
half
yeah,
of the
but
league. It's pretty good.
yeah,
But yeah, I agree. 20. Jets 19, Broncos are 20th. Broncos have a D plus, couple two D pluses, D. But yeah,
but I mean, what? Good.
did you hear about I guess Russell Wilson wanted Pete Carroll and all the
Hmm.
GMs fired uh
Yeah,
when he was still there in Seahawks.
yeah. I mean, it's looking like Russ, little diva,
Yeah,
but also they also can't. I think he came out and said it wasn't true. But uh, what do you believe nowadays? You know, he had
he
his own
said,
office on a separate floor of his team.
yeah, he hired his own PR person. He hired his own training staff, own
He had
doctors.
his own coach come in and tell other players stuff. I guess
Hmm.
how to play, which is weird. There's a whole coaching staff. You have your own QB coach telling other players what to do.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the Broncos might have got themselves in a little predicament there. We'll see how he plays next year. But back to that real quick. If you have training staff or strength coach, F D, get rid of them.
get
And
rid of
if
him.
and if I'm them, I would feel awful right now. I literally just got outed
So the
for how bad I
players
am at my job.
players being surveyed, they're talking about their own team, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn.
Imagine being that strength coach on that just got an F. Like, how would you feel right now? I
Yeah.
feel so awful. You're just like, man, I'm really
Start
bad at
packing
my.
our bags,
I'm
guys.
so bad at my job. How are you gonna get another job now? You got an F minus.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
gotta take that one off the resume.
Yeah, yeah. You know, yeah, I was never the strength coach for the Ravens. But
Oh,
imagine
this
all the
is
people you
this is you on
told
the
too.
sideline, bro.
Imagine all the people you told is like, yeah, I know Lamar Jackson. He loves me. and then it comes like an F minus.
I'm his go-to guy,
He
when
says
something's not feeling
I'm a
right.
perfect hype man. Says he loves
Pretty
my changed
pretty
his
interesting.
form.
Yeah,
Man,
good
you're
for
gonna see
them.
a lot of new LinkedIn profiles out there now. So if you're looking for a strength coach, do not look for NFL on that resume. They're part of those teams. So,
Yeah,
all right, well, that was a nice little extra addition there at the end. I added today. I think it just came out either today or yesterday.
he came out today. I think I saw
This
something.
morning, I think. Um, that's a nice thing that they're doing though, because it's a nice little look at how players look at the teams and how teams can improve. So
Hmm.
it's a positive, constructive criticism. Hopefully,
Hopefully,
hopefully, it might get more people to go and play for the organization. Vikings might get some free agents now.
hmm. Interesting. Kind of like goes into like the article, and it's like the questions called for both quantitative and qualitative answers. Answers, for example, grade your weight room with one reflecting best rating, five reflecting lowest rating, and what would you change about the your weight room? Interesting. I guess we
Is
only
all
got the
that feedback
ratings
going?
part of it. I want to see
Yeah,
what they actually say.
I want to see the Cardinals what they said because F minus for
Jeez.
almost everything.
Yeah,
Almost.
almost.
I want to hear what they say about the coaches. That's awful.
Of course, they're not gonna release that.
No, there's no
Gosh,
way.
dang it.
There's no way. That'd be crazy if they did. That would actually ruin the guy's career. Like that guy would never be able to get a job again, or girl, whoever it is.
He was
Um,
massaging my leg wrong.
Too much pressure on the hamstring. I think it actually cost the pop.
He wasn't holding the third gun, right? He was using the wrong attachment.
Like forced, like the Byron Jones forced me to get a cortisol shot and missed the vein. Whatever, got the wrong spot, wrong leg.
Gosh, could only imagine.
No,
But I guess that's how teams improve. You know, see where they're lacking. But
hey, if they do it every year, it'll be interesting to see how that list changes.
yeah,
See
see
which
how
teams actually
they gotta come
take it
out with it
serious.
next year.
Oh, they have to. There's no way.
Yeah,
There will be a riot. All the
right,
media members will be
right.
like, "What happened to this? This was
Yeah,
awesome."
exactly.
All right.
But yeah, that's it for this episode. It's been another good one.
Yep.
Episode number 24.
One
Go
24.
go follow us on Instagram and Twitter at the MPP Live. I promise I will start posting Instagram videos or highlights
Mm-hmm.
from these
Mm-hmm.
recordings. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Save
trying to
that
get
for
100
55.
views
All
on
right.
a episode. I think that would be cool. We're
Yeah.
pretty close on one of them.
What do we get?
I think we're at like 85.
Oh, which one is that?
Upsets galore. Don't know what
I
number it
think that
was.
was the one that had like 30 out of the gate.
I think it was like episode 10 or something.
Yeah, I think that one was the highest one right out of the gate. I remember that was like one of our early ones, and we got like 30 something the first day.
Yeah. It also reached like 50,000 people. It was crazy. Crazy
Nice.
number on it.
It's just you have to get the right title,
Yeah.
reach more people. People probably look up upset a lot.
Yeah.
Like
But
when
I
they're
mean,
like
there's tons of
biggest
videos. So, like,
upsets
how does
in
ours
NFL history.
pop up? Which
Yeah.
is insane. But, doing our best.
Why is our name the MPP N4 or 4179?
I can't change it.
I should have looked at this more. How did I let you do this?
Like, I literally can't change it.
How did I let you do this?
Switch account.
Well, I don't have the information for the account, so I can't change anything. So,
That's right.
but yeah, I just I don't know. What was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Anyways, go follow us at the MPP Live on Instagram and Twitter at the MPP 4761
What a way to end the episode! I was on such a high at the ending of this episode, and now I'm just 4179.
Well, I guess I'm just
Let's
gonna
get out of
cut
here.
just gonna cut all this. So.
Let's just end.
Okay.
I don't actually care. Okay, I don't actually care.
Oh, see the
It was a
MPP.
joke.
This handle is taken. Here's one available. The MPP 933. How about the MPP Live?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh, that one's good. What? How? I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I changed it,
Sure. Oh my
and it
god. Look at
never.
it.
Like I can't change the URL though.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
It's fine.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
look, I
It'll
changed
be easier to find now on
the
YouTube.
MPP Live. That's the handle. Can I put the MP? Should the name be the MPP or the MPP Live?
Just leave the MPP for now.
Okay. Okay, fine. Well, this has been another episode.
Crisis averted.
Yeah. Everyone was worried, aka Noah.
I was not worried. I was kidding. I was kidding. No.
But you're happy now, right?
Sure.
Anyways,
That would have to be that I was unhappy before.
sounded like you were.
I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I just noticed it, and I was like, "Oh, what the heck is this?" Oh.
Put it in the comments. Do you think Noah was worried? Yes or no? Like, or actually just like. Don't dislike the video, please.
Why would you say dislike the video? Put in the comments if I'm a good actor. That was really good acting.
You're an actor. He's an actor. These are all actors, and you just been pranked.
Patrick got pranked hard right now.
Okay, cool. Well, see you later, everyone. Hope you guys and ladies have a nice weekend.
Hope you all have a nice weekend.